Did you know that the Cerrado is known as the savanna with the richest biodiversity on the planet? Although it is often forgotten, this biome plays a crucial role for Brazilian fauna and for the environmental balance of our country. Today, we will explore the importance of the Cerrado for Brazilian fauna with scientific data and curiosities that will surprise you. The Cerrado covers about 25% of the Brazilian territory, encompassing states such as Goiás, Mato Grosso, Minas Gerais, Tocantins, and parts of others. This biome is considered the water tank of Brazil, as it is home to the springs of three of the largest river basins in South America: the Amazon, the Prata, and the São Francisco. In addition, the Cerrado has one of the greatest biodiversity in the world. About 5% of the global fauna and more than 13,000 species of plants have already been cataloged here, many of them endemic, that is, they only exist in this biome. The Cerrado's fauna is extremely rich and adapted to conditions of drought and intense heat. Iconic species such as the maned wolf, a symbol of the biome's conservation, play important roles in the ecological balance. For example, the maned wolf is a seed disperser, contributing to the regeneration of vegetation. Other emblematic species include the giant anteater, which helps control insect populations, and the hyacinth macaw, one of the largest species of macaws in the world, which depends on the Cerrado's native trees for nesting and feeding. Studies indicate that more than 850 species of birds, 251 species of mammals, 482 species of reptiles and amphibians, and more than 1,200 species of fish live in the Cerrado. This biodiversity is essential not only for the balance of the local ecosystem, but also for ecosystem services such as pest control, pollination, and seed dispersal. Unfortunately, the Cerrado is one of the most threatened biomes in Brazil. More than 50% of its original vegetation has already been deforested, mainly for the expansion of agriculture and soybean monoculture. Studies published in the journal Science Advances highlight that the loss of habitats in the Cerrado has led to the population decline of several species. Animals such as the giant armadillo and bush dog are at risk of extinction due to the destruction of their habitats. The fires, often caused by human actions, also have devastating impacts. In addition to destroying entire areas, they release large amounts of carbon into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. In addition to being a home for the rich fauna that we mentioned, the Cerrado plays vital roles for the entire planet. It is responsible for around 30% of the fresh water that circulates in Brazil, thanks to its springs and permeable soils. The Cerrado also regulates the climate, storing carbon in its deep roots. Research indicates that the conservation of the biome is essential to mitigate the effects of climate change, as the Cerrado functions as a large natural carbon reservoir. The good news is that there are ways to help protect the Cerrado. Here are some of them. Support organizations that work to conserve the biome. Consume sustainably sourced and certified products. Promote the importance of the Cerrado and encourage debate about its protection. Programs to restore degraded areas, such as the Sustainable Cerrado Project, have shown positive results. Studies suggest that, with proper management, it is possible to reconcile agricultural production with environmental preservation. The Cerrado is much more than it seems. It is a cradle of biodiversity, a source of water, and an ally in the fight against climate change. Its protection is not just an environmental issue, but a necessity for the future of Brazil and the planet. Let's work together to protect the Cerrado and all the life it supports. So, subscribe to the Vet News channel, leave your opinion or questions on the subject in the comments, and keep watching our videos to learn even more about animal care. See you in the next video.